Big up yourself.
Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for tuning in. It is the Bkchat Ldn commentary review, whatever you want to call it. Did you guys watch it? It was interesting. I'm gonna give you guys my little 2 pence. If you guys want more reviews, make sure that you smash that like button, and if you are new to my channel, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Please forgive me because I haven't got their names like drilled into my head yet. I'm gonna do my very best to get their names right. Well, damn, it is doing really well in terms of ratings, so that's really good. The topic is how many times have we tried to cancel people, and then we're talking about cancel culture. Okay, oh, I like the little trailer thing that they've done in the beginning, the whole therapy thing. That's quite interesting. It doesn't look that interesting, but there's familiar faces which I think would draw a lot of people to watch it just to see what it's about, so that was pretty good. Okay, so let's get right into the topic. So they asked the question, and I feel like, who was it, the girl in the black, I'm gonna put pictures if I don't really know like their names properly, forgive me. The girl in the black who was saying that drill is entertainment, I think she was the one that responded first, if I am correct. I feel like when they first introduced the question, it was just kind of like a boom answer, like there wasn't any thought process behind what the person was gonna say. They just kind of like went for it, and it was just kind of like, oh, okay, so like what's your reason then? I'm just gonna be going all over the place from what I can remember, guys, because I'm not gonna lie, that there was so much shouting that I was just kind of like just going back like back and forth, like there was just so much, and I just kind of feel like it got to a point where it was like diverting, like it was almost like they couldn't like they couldn't focus, like they couldn't stay on the topic. They started going back and forth about their kiss, and it was just kind of like, okay, what is going on? And then there was just like a whole load of shouting, guys. I feel like they could have related the topic more to relatable people, because they kept on referring to R. Kelly, like that was the only incident that kind of happened, and I just feel like it's a little bit outdated. Like I think as social media influencers, which a lot of them are, or are on platforms, they could have related it more to more relatable figures, if you get what I mean. I feel like Monty was a little bit more realistic in a sense in some of the things that she was saying, like in terms of like people can't, unless you really have power, then you can't really like cancel people. Like it's almost like we love to use that word as if we have power, but we might just dislike the person, and it might just be one thing that person has done, and boom, we want to be like, oh, we have the power to cancel you. But Wiley was a great example, I feel, but I do feel like the whole R. Kelly was just rinsed out, like it was just getting a little bit like overboard. With Gade, I almost feel like he was trying to be a little bit too clever and almost like catch people out a lot. He was doing a lot of listening, which was really good, but he was really like trying to catch people out and do a lot of like wordplay and like twist words and stuff, and like a lot of the things that he was saying, I was just kind of like, but that's not what he's saying, or like that's not what he's referring to. I almost feel like with the cast, there was, especially with the men, it was almost like I want to be the one that's more outspoken type of energy. Like that's what I was getting. Like maybe with the whole cast, it was very much like, I want to be the loudest one, I want to be the one that says the most clever thing, like I want to be the one that, and it was very like nobody was really listening that well. Like everybody was always talking over each other. It was really chaotic. Like it was really hard to actually get a grip of what people were saying. It's an interesting topic because it's one that is relevant to a lot of people, and I just feel like they mishandled the topic by the way that they were conversating, the way that they were addressing certain situations, and it's like, what who is talking, what is going on, do you get what I mean? Like, it was just really chaotic. Nandi, I feel like he could have said more, like in his confessionals or whatever it's called. It was just like, you know, I've got so much more to say, blah 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 blah, but he didn't really say that much. Like, I don't know, I just wish that he had spoken a lot more. I feel like they had some really great points in terms of like cancel culture, but because there was like, it was so much screaming, guys, I'm not even gonna lie, for me to even retain a lot of the things that they said is even difficult right now. Because I was just like, okay, first of all, it seemed like a battle of whose content is better than whose. They were shouting and getting offended at like silly things. They were drifting off topic, and it was just kind of like, and then it became about, oh, Lani and Jay like kissing, and it was just like, what the hell is going on? Like, do we need Jeremy Kyle to come on right now? Do we? Like, come on guys, come on. But I suppose, did I expect anything different? Not really. They said some things that were really like, why would you say that? Like the whole you know, drill being entertainment, but then she's contradicting herself, and then she's saying, but I wouldn't, as a consumer, I wouldn't put money into something that it's like R. Kelly, but then as a consumer you're putting money into something that is a driving force for violence, let's say, which is proven or commonly known for. So it was like, it doesn't really make sense. It was kind of like this is entertainment, and it was just like, it was dismissing the whole seriousness of behind the music, and they could have, like, they could have brought so much into the conversation. And yeah guys, overall for this review, for the first one, it was very chaotic, it was very noisy, people were shouting all over the gaff. I couldn't really grasp any points properly. All I kept hearing is R. Kelly, R. Kelly, R. Kelly. It was just like all over the place, and it was really like everybody was trying to be the bigger voice. Like, that's the energy that I got. It was almost like, who's gonna stand out the most, do you get what I mean? And it was like, okay. And then some people was trying to play clever and trying to catch people out. It was just like a hot mess. Entertainment purposes, it was good, but I think after a while people will get bored of that. Like, if that's what it continues to be, I think people will end up getting bored of that, because they'll be like, yo, I'm actually trying to get, like, talk about these points, but all you lot are doing is just like screaming and shouting. And I like the whole idea of them swapping casts, but at the same time it's kind of like, okay, like, give them a chance to actually speak, because some people might not have some people might just need a little bit more time to speak, I suppose. And it's just like, I don't know, it's especially because the other parties that come in, they don't really have that long, like, it's not that long, the topic. So I would say I would rather they keep the same people on for each episode rather than swap them over. But yeah, interesting topic, not so interesting comments and responses. I don't know, what did you guys think? Did you guys enjoy it? It was like all over the place, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think I was expecting for certain cast members to, because they may have the experience, or because that's what they kind of do, like speak on certain topics, to bring more substance, or to bring like a sense of level-headedness, bring really good points. And it was just kind of like, wah, wah, wah. This is just nonsense. Guys, I'm still gonna watch like the next episodes, but they need to push it up. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they need to boost it a little bit. People are really excited about Bkchat, and I'm excited because I want to support black content, you know, I want to support black content, but I just feel like, come on, like, let's do better. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button if you are new, and I'll speak to you guys in my next video.